All right, so day 3 on systems. We are going to keep solving, or not solving, but graphing linear equations. Okay, so it's the first example. It says plot the points below on the corner plane, then use the line tool to draw a line through the corner plane. Okay, so we're going to drag these points to where our y-intercept and the slope are. Okay, so we're going to start by identifying what the slope is. Okay, so the slope is I don't hear my voice twice. M is equal to my slope. So my slope is this one right here, the y, the -3. Remember, the slope is always the number next to x. So -3, and I have that the change in y. So my delta y is -3, while the change in x is 1. Okay, and this is going to help me with this over here. Now I also need to identify the y-intercept, and my y-intercept is this one right here, so the +8. And remember, the y-intercept is where my graph, where my line begins, where it goes through the y-axis. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna put my first point at where it's 8. So I'm gonna drag this point and place it onto 8. So there's my first point. Then I'm going to drag a couple of this ones so that I have a more clear vision of where the y is. Okay, so the change in y is 3. So I'm gonna, since it's negative, I'm gonna go down 3. From here, 1, 2, 3. And the change in x is 1, so over 1. Then I'm gonna grab the other point, and from this same one, I'm gonna go down 3 again on y. 1, 2, 3, over 1. I'm gonna drag the next one, and I'm gonna say from this point down 3, 1, 2, 3, over 1. And one more time to finish putting all my dots. 1, 2, 3, over 1. Okay, so that's pretty much it as far as the dots. My points, no, I'm gonna use the line tool, which is this one right here. And I want to go from connecting all my points. Now you can barely see it, so I'm gonna make it more thicker, and there we go. There is my line. Okay. So on example number 2, now I have y is equals to 2 over 3x minus 7. Okay, so again, I'm gonna plot these points onto the corner plane and then use my line tool to draw the line. Okay, but first we identify the y-intercept. The y-intercept is -7. Okay, so -7, and again, this is where we start the line. Okay, it goes through the y-axis. Now the slope is 2 over 3. So m is equals to 2 over 3. And my change in y is equal to 2. And the change in x is equals to 3. Okay. So again, I start, my first point is going to go through the y equals to -7, and -7 is down here. Okay, and then the next point, I'm gonna go ahead and drag it. From here, I'm gonna go up 2 on the y, and then 3 on the to the right on the x. So 1, 2, 3 to the 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. And again with this one, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna do it one more time. From this point, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I have all my points completed. Okay, so now at this point, I'm gonna do my line. And I'm gonna change the color. Okay, and that's it. That's the line that goes for this equation. Now notice you won't necessarily use all the points all the time.